Welcome back to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures hiding right in your pocket change. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating topics in coin collecting, the 1980 Lincoln penny, a coin that most people overlook but can actually be worth hundreds of dollars, even as much as $787.99 or more. If you think a penny is just a penny, think again. Some rare Lincoln cents from 1980 are fetching unbelievable prices on the coin market today. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the coins jingling in your pocket, this video will change how you look at every penny you find. Part 2, Background, the story behind the Lincoln PN and why the Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, created to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin became the first U.S. cent to feature a real person, and it has remained a beloved design for over a century. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny has gone through many changes, from wheat ears on the reverse, 1909 to 1958, to the memorial design, 1959 to 2008, and later the Union Shield, 2010, present. But every decade brings unique varieties, minting errors, and rare editions, and 1980 is no exception. Part 3 to 1980, a special year in penny history. Why the year 1980 might seem ordinary, but in the coin collecting world, it's one to watch. During this time, pennies were still made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them a heavier weight and a distinctive look compared to modern pennies made mostly from zinc. The U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln pennies in 1980, but as always, not all coins are created equal. Some pennies from this year feature minting errors, double dies, and unique conditions that make them worth far more than their face value. Part 4, Understanding the mint marks. When you're searching for a valuable 1980 Lincoln penny, the first step is to look for the mint mark under the date. No mint mark, Philadelphia Mint D, Denver Mints, San Francisco, proof coins. Each mint produced slightly different varieties, and certain mint marks, especially in pristine condition or with errors, can dramatically affect the coin's value. Part 5, Mintage numbers and what they mean. Here's a quick look at how many 1980 Lincoln cents were produced: 7.4 billion at Philadelphia, 5.1 billion at Denver, 3.5 million proof coins at San Francisco. Because so many were minted, most 1980 pennies are only worth face value. However, rarity isn't just about quantity, it's about condition, errors, and demand. And that's where the treasure hunt begins. Part 6, Why some 1980 pennies are worth $787.99 or more. The reason some 1980 pennies are worth hundreds of dollars is due to a combination of factors: mint errors like double dies or misstrikes, high-grade condition, MS66 and above, full original luster and minimal contact marks. Strong collector demand for copper-era Lincoln cents. Coins with these features can command premium prices at auctions, and some have sold for as high as $787.99 or even more, depending on rarity and demand. Part 7, Rare varieties and error pennies. Look for some of the most valuable 1980 Lincoln pennies are those with errors and varieties, such as double die obverse, DDO. Look closely at the date, or Liberty for doubling. Off-center strikes. Coin struck off-center can be worth big money. BE error, a small die break between the B and E in Liberty. Repunched mint marks, RPM. The D mint mark may appear doubled. Even minor errors can raise a penny's value from a cent to hundreds of dollars. Part 8, How to identify a valuable 1980 PNNY. Grab a magnifying glass and check for the following signs: clear, strong details in Lincoln's portrait. No heavy scratches or cleaning marks, crisp lettering and strong strike, doubling or mint mark anomalies, original mint luster. The closer your penny is to mint state condition, the more valuable it becomes. Part 9, Grading and its impact on value. Coin grading is one of the most important parts of determining a penny's worth. Grading ranges from good, G4, heavily worn fine, F12, moderate detail visible extremely fine, XF40, sharp details, slight wear mint state, MS60, MS70, no wear, original mint luster. A 1980 penny in circulated condition might fetch a few cents, but an MS66 or higher graded by PCGS or NGC could bring $100 to $800 or more at auction. Part 10, market value in 2025 as of the current coin market. Here's what you can expect for 1980 Lincoln pennies: circulated condition, 2 cents, $0.10 uncirculated MS60. $2, $5 MS65, $25, $60 MS66 and above, $150, $787.99 plus error varieties, $200, $1,000 plus. The coin market is constantly evolving, and demand for copper pennies is rising, so these values may continue to climb. Part 11. Real auction examples. Collectors have paid incredible prices for certain 1980 Lincoln pennies. A pristine MS66 red 1980 penny sold for $546 at auction. A rare double die variety sold for nearly $800. Even proof coins from San Francisco have sold for $200 plus when perfectly preserved. This shows that with the right coin and the right buyer, your 1980 penny could be worth far more than 1 cent. Part 12. Where to find these rare pennies? You don't have to be a professional collector to find valuable pennies. Start by searching your spare change, checking coin rolls from banks, visiting estate sales or flea markets, exploring coin shows and auctions. You might be holding a treasure worth hundreds of dollars without even knowing it. Part 13. How to sell your rare pennies. Once you've found a valuable 1980 Lincoln penny, here's how to sell it. Get it graded by PCGS or NGC for maximum value. Sell on trusted platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or great collections. Visit local coin dealers or shows. Keep your coins protected in holders or capsules to maintain their condition. Part 14. Tips for beginners and collectors. Always handle coins by the edges to avoid damage. Never clean your coins. Cleaning reduces their value. Invest in a magnifier and coin reference guide. Follow coin market trends. Prices can rise over time. Join coin forums or watch channels like Rare Lincoln Penny Coins to keep learning. Part 15. Final thoughts and call to ACTO. And the 1980 Lincoln Penny is proof that even the smallest coin can hide a huge secret. From its rich history to its surprising value, this humble cent is a piece of American history that could be worth $787.99 or more today. So next time you find a penny in your pocket, don't toss it aside. Look closely. You might be holding a small fortune. Thank you for watching Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, where every cent tells a story. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable finds. And remember, the next rare penny might already be in your pocket. Today we are diving deep into one of the most exciting modern coins, the 2016 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary cent, but under the right conditions, it could be worth $787.98 or more. We'll uncover its full history, details, varieties, grading secrets, and market trends, everything you need to know to spot a rare one hiding right in your change. The birth of the Lincoln penny legacy. The story of the Lincoln cent began over a century ago in 1909. Created to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, designed by Victor David Brenner. Over the decades, the penny has gone through many design changes, but Lincoln's iconic profile has remained. This long legacy means every new penny continues a tradition, and some years, like 2016, hide special treasures. Understanding the 2016 Lincoln penny. The 2016 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark below the date on the obverse, front, side. Over 4.1 billion pennies were produced that year, so most are common. However, some rare varieties, errors, and pristine condition examples are highly sought after by collectors. These are the coins that transform from 1 cent to hundreds of dollars. The metal composition and why it matters. Modern Lincoln pennies, including the 2016 are made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. While this might sound unimportant, the composition affects how the coin wears, tones, and reacts to minting pressure. Flaws and errors in this process often create valuable collector coins. Even tiny mistakes in the plating or striking can lead to pennies worth hundreds of dollars. Minting process and hidden rarity. The Denver Mint uses high-speed presses that strike coins at enormous speeds. In that process, a small misalignment, a doubled die, or a weak strike can occur. Most coins pass unnoticed, but experts and sharp-eyed collectors know these errors turn regular cents into rare collectibles. That's why examining your 2016 D pennies closely under good light or a magnifying lens is crucial. Key varieties of the 2016 D Lincoln penny. Collectors look for certain varieties that are far more valuable than the ordinary coin. For 2016 D, notable examples include double die obverse. Look for doubling on Lincoln's eye, nose, or the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty." Center strikes. Coins not perfectly centered can be rare and valuable. Die cracks and cuds, raised lines or blobs on the surface from damaged dies increase collector interest. BIE error, a small die break between the letters B and E in Liberty, forming a letter I. These varieties make the 2016 D penny highly collectible. The power of condition. Grading. The 2016 D grading plays a massive role in a penny's value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. Most circulated 2016 D pennies are worth face value, but in mint state 65, MS 65, or higher, prices rise sharply. A flawless example graded MS 68 can bring $787.98 or more at auction. That's nearly 78,000 times its face value. Auction records and real-world sales. Auction houses and online platforms like Heritage Auctions and eBay have recorded impressive sales for top-grade 2016 D pennies. One particularly beautiful specimen in MS68 red, RD, condition fetched close to $787.98, proving that quality and rarity drive the market. Coins with rare errors have sold for even more, depending on the uniqueness and eye appeal. Market trends and collector demand. The modern coin market is more active than ever. As more people discover coin collecting, demand for high-grade and rare modern coins has soared. The 2016 D penny benefits from this trend, with prices steadily climbing for top-graded examples. Even circulated error coins can sell for $20 to $50, while gem uncirculated pieces reach hundreds. How to identify a valuable 2016 D penny. Here's how you can examine your coins like a pro. Use a 10x magnifying glass to check for doubling or die cracks. Look for strong, clear details and a bright red finish. Check the strike, sharp lettering and full details increase grade. Avoid cleaning your coins, it reduces value. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, submit it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Where to find rare pennies today? You don't have to spend a fortune to find a rare 2016 D penny. Start by checking your pocket change, bank rolls, and old coin jars. Visit coin shows, flea markets, and estate sales. Many collectors overlook modern pennies, but that's exactly where hidden gems are waiting. The history behind the D mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, which began coin production in 1906. Over the years, Denver has built a reputation for producing high-quality coins. Many rare varieties and errors originate from Denver issues, making the mint mark an important detail for collectors. The 2016 D penny continues that legacy with some of the most desirable modern cents on the market. Why the 2016 D penny is a future classic. Some collectors underestimate modern coins, but history shows us that today's pocket change can become tomorrow's prized rarity. Just as early Lincoln cents from the 1910s and 1920s are now worth small fortunes, pristine 2016 D pennies will likely grow in value over time, especially as high-grade survivors become scarce. Tips for selling and maximizing value. If you discover a rare 2016 D penny, do your research before selling. Compare prices from recent auctions, and consider professional grading to boost its value. Always store your coin in a protective holder and handle it carefully by the edges. A well-preserved penny can mean the difference between $1 and $787.98 or more. Final thoughts and call to action. The 2016 D Lincoln penny is more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a small piece of American history with the power to surprise collectors with serious value. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner, checking your change could lead you to a hidden treasure. Remember, every rare coin discovered started as a simple penny in someone's pocket. Thank you for watching Rare Lincoln Penny Coins. If you found this video helpful and exciting, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video about hidden treasures in your pocket change. Share this video with your friends and family, they might have a fortune hiding in their coin jars too. Today we are diving deep into the story of one of the most talked about modern coins, the 2021 Lincoln penny, a small copper-plated coin that could be worth up to $787.97 or even more. Yes, you heard that right, a coin worth just 1 cent could actually make you hundreds of dollars if you know what to look for. Stay tuned till the end because I'll explain every detail you need to know, its history, minting secrets, varieties, grading tips, and current market trends. The birth of the Lincoln CNT. The Lincoln penny has a long and rich history that goes back over a century. First minted in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin originally showed Lincoln's portrait on the front and 2 wheat ears on the back, known as the wheat cent. Over the decades, the design evolved. In 1959, the reverse changed to the Lincoln Memorial, and in 2010 it changed again to the Union Shield design we see today. Through all these changes, the penny has remained a collector's favorite and a symbol of American history in your hands. Introducing the 2021 Lincoln PNNY. The 2021 Lincoln cent is part of that long legacy. Minted at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark under the date, this coin continues the Union Shield design series. Billions were minted, but only a small fraction have special characteristics that make them rare and valuable. Some of these coins have errors, varieties, or exceptionally high grades, and those are the ones that can be worth hundreds of dollars today. Why some 2021 pennies are worth $787.97? You might ask, how can a 1 cent coin be worth nearly $800? The answer lies in a combination of condition, rarity, errors, and demand. Coins that are preserved in mint state condition, MS 67 or higher, are incredibly rare because most pennies are circulated and scratched. A 2021 Lincoln penny graded MS 67 read by PCGS or NGC has sold for as much as $787.97 at auction. This is why it pays to check your change carefully. A nearly flawless coin can turn into a treasure. Understanding mint marks and their meaning. Every coin collector must learn to read mint marks. The D on a 2021 penny stands for the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's primary production facilities. Other mint marks include P for Philadelphia and S for San Francisco. The Denver Mint typically produces coins for general circulation, but even among billions of coins, rare gems can exist. Always check for that little d and study the details. Mint mark size, placement, or doubling can sometimes signal a valuable variety. Hidden errors and varieties. In 2021 PNES, some of the most valuable 2021 Lincoln cents owe their high price to minting errors and varieties. These include doubled dies, where the design appears doubled, off-center strikes, die cracks, or struck-through errors caused by foreign material on the die. Collectors pay top dollar for such pieces because they are rare accidents that shouldn't exist. A simple error coin can easily jump from 1 cent to hundreds of dollars. How to identify a valuable 2021 PNNY. To identify a potentially valuable 2021 penny, follow these steps. Examine the coin under magnification, look for doubling in the date, mint mark, or lettering. Check the strike quality. Sharp, detailed designs with full lines are more desirable. Look for unusual features, cracks, misalignments, or off-center designs. Inspect the surface. Coins with original luster and no scratches are worth more. Weigh and measure the coin. Rare planchet errors sometimes differ in weight or thickness. Grading your 2021 Lincoln PNNY coin. Grading is the key to unlocking your penny's real value. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC evaluate coins on a scale from 1 to 70. A typical circulated penny might grade MS 60 or lower, but top-tier examples graded MS 67 or MS 68 can command huge prices. A flawless MS 67 red 2021 D Lincoln penny once sold for $787.97, proving that condition truly matters. The market value in 2021-2025. While most 2021 D pennies are worth face value, the rarest ones continue to attract strong interest from collectors. As of 2025, prices remain stable or even rising. High-grade coins fetch $200 to $787.97 at auction, and rare error coins can exceed $500. As more collectors focus on modern varieties, demand for pristine examples is expected to grow even more. The role of auctions and online sales auction houses like heritage auctions and platforms like eBay have made it easier than ever to sell valuable pennies. Listings for graded 2021 D Lincoln cents regularly attract multiple bidders, pushing prices upward. Even ungraded coins with visible errors can sell for $50, $100, or more. Always research completed listings before selling, and consider grading your best coins to maximize their value. How to store and protect your pennies condition is everything in coin collecting. Even a rare coin can lose much of its value if it's scratched or tarnished. Store your coins in protective holders or airtight capsules, handle them by the edges only, and avoid cleaning them. Cleaning can destroy a coin's surface and dramatically reduce its value. Proper care ensures your 2021 D penny retains its full market potential. Fun facts about the Lincoln cent. Here are some fun facts to impress your fellow collectors. The Lincoln cent is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. Over 300 billion Lincoln cents have been produced since 1909. The Union Shield reverse, introduced in 2010, symbolizes unity and preservation of the Union. Some 2021 D pennies were struck on leftover 2020 planchets. These transitional errors are extremely rare. Investing in modern Lincoln cents. Some people think only old coins are valuable, but modern coins like the 2021 D Lincoln cent can also be smart investments. With careful selection of error coins and high-grade examples, collectors can build valuable sets over time. As populations change and interest grows, the best modern cents could become future classics worth many times their current value. Stories of big sales and various collectors have already reported finding rare 2021 D pennies worth hundreds of dollars in everyday pocket change. One collector discovered a stunning MS 67 red example in a bank roll and later sold it for $787.97 at auction. Another found a double die variety that sold for over $400. These stories remind us that valuable coins are still out there, maybe even in your pocket right now. Final thoughts and call TOACTO. And so there you have it, the complete story of the 2021 D Lincoln penny, a coin that proves even the smallest change can hold hidden treasure. From its historical roots to its modern-day market value, from rare errors to top-graded gems, this little cent packs a big punch. Keep searching your pocket change, check your coin rolls, and never overlook the humble penny. Who knows? Your next find could be worth $787.97 or even more. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to learn more about rare pennies, errors, and valuable coins, make sure you subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, hit the bell icon for future updates, and share this video with fellow collectors. Your next big discovery might be just a penny away.